Happy morning, students. Welcome to grade 6 English class. Today we are going to learn our sixth poem, The Wonderful Words.
Hello? Hello. May I speak to Kate, please? Sorry, she's not here. Who's calling, please? This is Mike, Kate's friend. Hi, Mike. Can I take a message? No, thank you. I'll call back later. Okay, bye. Bye. Hello? Hello? Can I speak to Kate? Speaking. Hi, Kate. This is Mike. Hi, Mike. What's up? Let's play badminton at the park. Sounds good. What time? How about at 2? Okay. See you at 2. Bye.
Language plays an important role in our daily life. We use different languages, that is words, to express our thoughts and ideas. Now, let's learn about words briefly in our poem, The Wonderful Words. Today, we are going to learn our sixth poem from our book, Honeysuckle. The name of the poem is The Wonderful Words. Look at the spelling, children. The Wonderful Words. This poem is all about the role and importance of language and language skills to shape the ideas of the mind. Now let's see the point of the poem, The Wonderful Words. Mary O'Neill is the poet of the poem, The Wonderful Words. Look at this picture. She is Mary O'Neill, a poet of the poem, The Wonderful Words. She was born on February 16, 1906, and she was died on January 2nd, 1990. She was a children's writer and poet. She born in New York City. She attended the Western Reserve University and she was a master at using rhythmic words to convey feelings and had a great power of word choice. Now, let's see the poem, The Wonderful Words, in our Honeysuckle book. Children, I'll have you take page number 82. Turn page number 82 in your Honeysuckle book and have a pencil with you. First go through the title, The Wonderful Words. First learn the spelling, children. The Wonderful, W-O-N-1, D-E-R-F-U-L, full. The Wonderful Words. The Wonderful Words. First let's see the meaning of the title. What is the meaning of title? The Wonderful Words. Wonderful, that is a marvelous and excellent. Words. Words means the important thing what we are going to share. That is words. The wonderful words. Our feelings, our thoughts that we can mention as the words. The Wonderful Words. Now learn the title, children. The Wonderful Words. The name of the poet is Mary O'Neill. The name of the poet is Mary O'Neill. It is our sixth poem, The Wonderful Words. Now look at your book. Imagine a world without language. All humans speak at least one language. The words we speak bring out our thoughts. Read the following poem on words. First listen, children. Imagine a world without language. Imagine if there is no language, how the world will be. It is very horrible. We can't understand others' feeling and we can't share our thoughts also. All humans speak at least one language. Nowadays, we are learning more than two languages. That is, in our school, we are learning English, Tamil, and then Hindi. Three languages we are learning. See, all humans speak at least one language. Everybody knows at least one language. That is their, at least their mother tongue. It may either be a Tamil or Telugu or Kannada. Likewise, at least they can speak their mother tongue, at least one language. The words we speak bring out our thoughts. That is the words. It gives the, what is it? It represents the thoughts. It gives the thoughts. The words we speak bring out our thoughts, our imaginations, our thinking, our power, everything the words can express. Now let's read the poem on words. The wonderful words. First go through the title, children. The wonderful words. Once I will read the poem. Listen carefully. Have a pencil. Come along with me. Never let a thought shrivel and die for want of a way to say it. For English is a wonderful game, and all of you can play it. All that you do is match the words to the brightest thoughts in your head so that they come out clear and true and handsomely groomed and fed. For many of the loveliest things have never yet been said. Words are the food and dress of thought. They give it its body and swing, and everyone's longing today to hear some fresh and beautiful thing. But only words can free a thought from its prison behind your eyes. Maybe your mind is holding now a marvelous new surprise. Children, now look at the first three lines. Never let a thought shrivel and die for want of a way to say it, for English is a wonderful game. Listen. Never let a thought shrivel. The word shrivel means, that is wrinkle. You can say wrinkle or contract. Never let a thought, that is contract, shrivel and die for want of a way, that is a route, to say it, to express it. For English is a wonderful game. Here, the word wonderful means it's a marvelous and excellent game. Here the word game represents as an enriched language, a high language. That is game. Game means it's an enriched language. Never let a thought shrivel and die for want of a way to say it, For English is a wonderful game, that is an enriched language. Here, the first three lines, the poet is saying that never let an idea or thought die. In other words, never let it go without giving it expression. Listen carefully, children, what he said in the first line. Never let a thought travel, that is contract, and die. That never let any idea or thought die. In other words, never let it go without giving it expression. Just because you don't know how to speak or how to use the right words. Here the poet says that because you don't know how to speak or how to use the right words to express your thoughts. English is a very rich language full of treasures. That is, here the poet mentioned that for English is a wonderful game. Here in the poetic line, the word the wonderful game is mentioned as an enriched language. English is a very rich language full of treasures. The poet said that we should use the perfect words to express our thoughts, and we should use the known language, that is the best language game. Here game represents the enriched language, that is a wonderful game. Now let's see the next line. Listen carefully, children. And all of you can play it, and that you do is match the words to the brightest thoughts in your head so that they come out clear and true, and handsomely groomed and fed, for many of the loveliest things have never yet been said. Look at the next three lines. And all of you can play it. All that you do is match the words to the brightest thoughts in your head. Here, the poet says that all of you can play it. Everyone can play the game. That is a wonderful game. That is an enriched language. Wonderful game means it is an enriched language. And all of you can play it. All that you do is match the words to the brightest thoughts in your head. Brightest thoughts. Brightest thought means that is an ideas. Thinking. Thoughts means that is an expression of words in your head. Here the poet says that all of you can play it. Here it refers to the game, that is an enriched language, English language, which means everyone can use it effectively. That all of you can play the game. Game means the language, which means everyone can use it in an effective way. And then the poet says that you can find the perfect words for the thoughts or ideas in your head and give it a clear expression, clear idea. What we want to express to others, we should give in a clear explanation, then clear idea. In your head, there is a thoughts, perfect words for the thoughts or ideas in your head and give it a clear expression. Everyone can use the English language to give a perfect ideas, that is to express our thoughts and ideas in a perfect way, that is to convey the words or thoughts to others in an effective manner. Now look at the next line, children. So that they come out clear and true and handsomely groomed and fed, for many of the loveliest things have never yet been said. What the poet expressed here, listen carefully, so that they come out clear and true. Here they refer to the people. They refers to the people come out clear and true. They come out with the clear thoughts, clear idea, and handsomely groomed and fed. What do you mean handsomely? HANDSOMELY. Handsomely means at style. You can say as a style or an attractive manner. An attractive manner. Impressed. Attractive manner. And groomed and fed for many of the loveliest things. Many of the loveliest things which we love the most. Loveliest things have never yet been said. Have never yet been till now. Never they have expressed. Never it been said. It been said. Have never yet been said. For the many of the loveliest things have never yet been said. The poet said that people can understand it clearly and nicely. Don't think that you cannot do it. Here, in these lines, the poet said that there are yet many good things, the most beautiful ones, which have not been said and done just because of lack of words and knowledge. The poet is laying stress on learning a language correctly and completely. That in the second stanza, the poet says that all of you can play the wonderful game, that is an enriched language or English language, which means everyone can use it effectively. You can find the perfect words for the thoughts or ideas in your head and give it a clear expression so that people can understand it clearly and nicely. Don't think that you cannot do it. There are yet many good things, the most beautiful ones, which have not been said and done just because of lack of words and knowledge. And then the poet is laying stress on learning a language correctly and completely.
Sorry. If we make a mistake, we say, sorry. Thank you. If someone helps us, we say, thank you. Please. If we need something, we say, please. Goodbye. We wish goodbye to everyone before we leave them. See you. We wish see you to everyone before we leave them to meet again. Good morning. We wish good morning to everyone in the morning. afternoon. We wish good afternoon to everyone in the afternoon. Good evening. We wish good evening to everyone in the evening. Good night. We wish good night to everyone before sleeping in the night.
Now let's learn the next stanza, children. Listen carefully. Words are the food and dress of thought. They give it its body and swing, and everyone's longing today to hear some fresh and beautiful thing. But only words can free a thought from its prison behind your eyes. Maybe your mind is holding now a marvelous new surprise. First, listen the 3 lines, children. Words are the food and dress of thought. They give it its body and swing, and everyone's longing to hear some fresh and beautiful thing. Here, words are the food and dress. Here, words are compared to food and dress of thought. Words are compared here as food and dress of thought. They give its body and swing. That the words give its body and swing, a complete shape, a complete expression, what we want to share with others. Words are used to express, that is, they give its body and swing, and everyone's longing to hear. Everyone can hear some fresh and beautiful thing. Fresh and beautiful thing means a newly thing. If you express a new words, everyone will have an attract on you. Here, in this line, the poet says that words give a structure to any thought or idea in our mind. The poet is saying that never think that we do not have any new thoughts. They are yet to be explored and searched. The poet says that words give a structure to any thought or idea in our mind. Words give the structure, what we want to express to others. Words give a structure, a perfect appearance. The poet says that never think we do not have any new thoughts. We have new thoughts. We have to think and think. They are yet to be explored and searched. We have to search new words and different words, a different expression to convey our message to others. We have to think more and more. Look at this picture. That is memory, speed, creativity, attention, focus, flexibility. These are the points. These are the key points we have to be used to create a new words, to express our ideas, our thoughts. We have to think in our mind. Words give a structure to any thought or idea in our mind. The poet said that never think that we do not have new thoughts. Definitely we have new thoughts. Everyone have new thoughts. That we do not have new thoughts. They are yet to be explored and searched. We have to search what is the new ideas. We have new thoughts in our mind. We have to search and we have to express. Now look at the next line, children. Some fresh and beautiful thing, but only words can free a thought from its prison behind your eyes, maybe your mind is holding now a marvelous new surprise. Listen carefully. Some fresh and beautiful things, that is a different idea. But only words can free a thought. Words can express your new idea. With the help of the words, we can express our new idea which is thought in our mind. From its prison behind your eyes, from the place of hiding, we have to come out to express our thoughts. From its prison behind your eyes, we have lot of ideas in our mind, but it is in prison. We have to open the prison and update our ideas or thoughts. Maybe your mind is holding now. Your mind is holding everything, all the new ideas, thoughts, creativity, everything is holding in your mind. A marvelous new surprise. Marvelous means that is an amazing. Marvelous. Marvelous means an amazing, an extraordinary, amazing new surprise. If you give an different idea or different thought, or if you express a new idea, everyone will look at you to watch your new thoughts and idea. Here the poet says that words give a structure to any thought or idea in your mind. They yet come to through thoughts and ideas are caged in your minds. The poet gives more importance for this line, children. Listen carefully. They yet need to come through thoughts and ideas caged in our mind. The ideas and thoughts, everything is there. But where it is caged in our minds. All our new ideas are there. Definitely everyone has a new idea. But where it is in your mind. If anything can set them free, that is words. If it is said as a free way, and then it is known as words. They yet need to come through thoughts and ideas are caged in your minds. It is handed over, it is present. Caged means it is present. Caged in our minds. If anything can set them free, that is words. If you want to express anything in a free way, you want to give new ideas, that is known as words. Free, that is words. And then the poet says that words alone can give clear and beautiful expression to thoughts and ideas. Words alone can earn them prize. So, it is a must to learn and perfect our language. Here in the stanza, the poet says that words give a structure to any thought or mind in our ideas. That is, words give a structure to any thought or idea in our mind. And he says that never think that we do not have any new thoughts. They are yet to be explored, unsearched. They yet need to come through thoughts and ideas which are caged in our minds. If anything can set them free, that is words. Words alone can give clear and beautiful expression to thoughts and ideas. Words alone can earn them prize. So, it is a must to learn and perfect our language. Now, let's learn the new words in the poem, the wonderful words. Shrivel, that is shrivel means wrinkle and contract. Wonderful, extremely good, or you can say as marvelous, inspiring, delight. Game. Here the word game, it is used here for enrich language. For enrich the language, here the word game is used. The next one, handsomely. elegant style or an attractive manner. Groomed and fur, nurtured, play. Here the word play refers as use. Here means use. The word play used the word as use. Marvelous, that is amazing. Marvelous means amazing, a wonderful and extraordinary. That is marvelous. Now, let's learn the poetic devices used in the poem, The Wonderful Words. First, what do you mean by poetic devices? That is, poems use imaginative language to express a person's feelings and ideas. There are many different devices and techniques of poetry that can be used. Listen carefully, children. What do you mean poetic devices first? Poems use imaginative language to express a person's feelings and ideas. That is the poems are used or an imaginative language. It is used to express a person's feelings and ideas or thoughts. There are many different devices and techniques. That is a way to convey the poetry which can be used, the poetic device which can be used in the poem. See, there are so many poetic devices are there. In the last class we have learned about the poetic device simile, and then what is the poetic device it is used in the poem The Wonderful Words is metaphor. Metaphor. A metaphor is a figure of speech that compares two things by saying one thing is the other thing. Listen here. The metaphor it compares two things but without using the word as, like and so. We have learned in the last class about simile that the figure of speech simile we can easily identify that the sentence, that is the line in the poem, it consists of the word as or like and so. It compares also, that is the word simile, the poetic device simile is used to compare with the help of the words such as, like and so. But here the metaphor, it is also used to compare two things. Listen children, see the difference between simile and metaphor. The simile is also compares two things, but in that we can find out the words like, as, like and so. But here in the metaphor, it also compares two things, but without using the word like, as, like and so. That is metaphor. A metaphor is a figure of speech that compares two things by saying one thing is the other thing. We are comparing here. Metaphor and simile both are likely same. That's for the simile we are comparing two things by using the word as, like and so. But here in the metaphor we are comparing two things without using the word as, like and so. Look at this example. He has the heart of a lion. Here we compare the man with the heart of a lion, the character of the lion. He has the heart of a lion. Here we have compared a man and the lion. So it is mentioned as metaphor. And another one idea is there. Here we didn't find out the word as or like. If you find the word as or like, and then it is simile. But here it is compared, the man and the lion are compared only without using the word as or like, so it is metaphor. This is the best example for you. A metaphor is a figure of speech that compares two things by saying one thing is the other thing. We compare two things but without using the word as, like and so. Metaphors are used to draw a comparison between two seemingly unrelated things and find similarities between them. That is known as metaphors. What is it? It is metaphors. The next, look at the difference between similes and metaphors. What do you mean similes and metaphor? Simile means it also compares two things, but we can find the word as, like and so. But in the metaphors, it also compass two things without using the word as, like, and so. Now look at the example. Her heart is like gold. Here the word like is used, so it is simile. Here compares her heart with gold, so the comparison is there, and the word like is used, so it is simile. Look at this side. Her heart is gold. Here also it is compared the heart with gold, but here we didn't use the word as or like, so it is known as metaphors. Both are comparison. Listen carefully children, both simile and metaphor are comparison only, that we can compare two things. But in the simile we can use the word as or like. If the word as or like or so it is there, then easily you can identify that it is simile. And the comparison of two things without the words as or like, it is metaphor. Look at the next example. The world is like a stage. The word like is there, so it is simile. Here the world is a stage, so it is the metaphor. Here we didn't use the word as or like, but it is a metaphor. He eats like a pig. He is a pig. You are like a rock. You are a rock. Here it is compared you and then with a rock, but using the word like, so it is simile. Here it is compared without the word like, so it is metaphor. Your eyes are like sunshine. You are my sunshine. See the difference between them. Your eyes are like sunshine. It is compared to sunshine. That is the word used as like, so it is simile. Here the word like or as it is not used, so it is metaphor. You are my sunshine, so it is metaphors. Both simile and metaphor are same children. In the simile it compares two things using the word as, like, and so. But metaphors, it also compares two things using the, that is without using the word as, like, and so. Now let's look at the poem. Where the word metaphor, that is the figure of speech, metaphor is used. Now look at this poetic lines children. Words are the food and dress of thought. And then see that the underline the next verb. From its prison behind your eyes. Here the poetic device used is metaphor. That is, metaphor means it compares two things without using the word as or like. Here words are the food and dress. Here words are compared to food and dress. Listen, look at this line. Words are compared to food and dress without using the word as or like. If the word is used as or like, then it is known as simile. But here in this line, the word as or like or so is removed. There is not there. It is not applicable. So the words are compared to food and dress. That is a comparison of two things. Words with food and dress. So it is metaphor. The next line, the mind is compared to prison. Here the poet compares the mind and the prison. That is the poet, she compares the mind with the prison. So it is metaphor. Here it doesn't use the word as or like. Just the mind is compared with the prison. So it is metaphor. Listen carefully children. Metaphor, that is a figure of speech. You can say is the poetic device used in the poem. The wonderful words is, that is metaphor. Metaphor means it compares two things without using the word as, like, and so. These lines, that is the words in the last stanza, words are compared to food and dress, and mind is compared to prison. That compares two things without using the word as, like, and so. So the poetic device used in the poem is, what is it? Metaphor. Now let's recall the theme of the poem children. The name of the poem is The Wonderful Words. It was written by Mary O'Neill. The poem, that is about the poem, words help us to express our thoughts. The poet wonders how one can imagine the beauty of this world without language and appropriate use of words. They are the vehicles of thoughts, and it's an art if one is able to express properly and meaningfully. According to the poet, English is an interesting language. So, everyone should read and learn it. But it is essential that ideas are expressed with right words. Otherwise, the meaning of the idea will be lost. Words act as food and dress for thoughts. They are like they are like a key to a prison to set our thoughts free. That's the main theme of the poem, The Wonderful Words. So children, learn the poem, The Wonderful Words. That is our unit 6th poem, The Wonderful Words. Learn the D words and then poetic device and also the question answer. So children, take down the D words and question answer in your classwork notebooks. Learn and then you have to write in your classwork. So write it neatly. After completing your classwork, take a photocopy and send it to me. Thank you.